Hello everybody, welcome back to another video, and bit of a delayed video. I wanted to come out with this a couple days ago, but I didn't have the time, so I'm making it now. I wanted to talk about a couple tips and tricks I have for people whenever they're doing these vaults, from my personal experience while doing these. To start off, we're going to start with, the simple ones. Obviously, of course, put up a Gold Hoarder Emissary while you're doing this, or Reaper's Bones. But I think Gold Hoarder Emissary ends up giving you more, more rank in the emissary by the end of it. So I think that'll give you a little more gold if you're just going for gold. And obviously, if you're going for rep, put up the emissary of your choosing for either between Reapers or Gold Hoarders, because Order of Souls and stuff is not going to give you any emissary rank. And of course, make sure whenever you find a Gold Hoarder item in the world anywhere, at least pick it up. You don't have to take it. At least pick it up for the emissary, to rank up your emissary. So those were some of the most people are probably already doing this. Just wanted to reiterate the fact that you should probably be doing this while you're doing your missions. But I would also like to say one of the main things that I wanted to actually talk about was the fact that in these vaults, whenever you open the vaults and you find the keys, in all reality, you only need to find a single key to unlock the the end game chest that's in here, the chest of ancient tributes. And whenever you obviously, like normally, whenever you find all three of them, it'll give you three different symbols, and the fourth symbol is a combination of the three symbols that you've already found. So I've taken the liberty of pulling myself into paint here to visualize it a little better than just explaining it with my words, because it's easier to see whenever you can actually see it drawn out on something. So start off with an example where you find all three symbols. First symbol is crown, because that's one of the symbols. Then you find a sideways little chain. And then you find the third symbol being the upward-facing chains. So then the fourth symbol would be a combination of all three of these. So most likely you would have a crown in the middle. You would have probably a chain link on either side of the crown. And then you would have one going across the bottom for the third chain link. And then this would be your symbol. So if you can't see it yet, that means that on the final pillar, there's only so many options, and two of them the two options will be the first symbol that you find. It'll have the first symbol you find is the big symbol, and there's the crown in the middle. So whenever you find this on the fourth pillar, it'll have two options for crown with two different combinations of the other two symbols that you have to find. So in all reality, whenever you can just find discard. You can just find the crown, and then guess and check the last the other three. So on the last pillar, say you have crown, and then you have the key, the little key, and then you have the little chains on the bottom. You say you choose that. This is like the final symbol on one of them. So you go to the other two symbols. You put in the key. And then you plug in the chain, and if that's not it, there will be another option on the final thing. Let's say you have like what we had earlier. You have the crown, you have the chains, and then you have more chains, and then that would be your final option. And in this next clip, you'll probably be able to see this a little better than just me drawing it out and talking about it. But I would like to talk about a couple more tips and tricks for this as well. Next clip, you see that I have put the two symbols in, and then I go back to the final one and see that, oh hey, this one has these symbols on it. Let me go guess and check it. And it doesn't work, so I go back and turn it back to the other one with the crown on it, and then change the third symbol to the one that's on the crown, and then it goes ahead and opens. And I would also like to say, when doing these, your priority, obviously, is going to be getting the thing out of the vault, but after you find 1 to 2 of the symbols, your priority should be dropping down all of the good items from the top down to the bottom, so you can get them out easily, like I am doing in this clip here. And obviously, if you aren't doing these solo, Some of these tips are for solo players, but they can also be used whenever you're doing this with multiple people. But if you're doing this with 2 players, one person can drop the stuff down, start moving it towards the exit, not out of the exit, obviously, because if you take stuff out of the exit, the door will close. But you take it to the exit, and you go ahead and just drop it there, and then you wait until the door's about to close, and then you go ahead and get the Chest of Ancient Tributes. But with 4 players, with 4 players, I mean, you can have one person dedicated to finding the keys, and the other 3 people can be either moving them down, or you can split it off 2 and 2 and do 2 finding keys and 2 moving stuff down. It's really your preference when doing these with the combinations of people that you have. Doing this with 4 players is obviously going to be the easiest. You can probably get everybody out. With 4 players, you might be able to even do 2 people dropping chests down, another person finding keys, and then the last person going ahead and picking up all the gold that is sitting on the floor, which probably would be the best option for you because you'll be able to get the most out of it most likely. But other than that, if you guys think of any other tips that I have left out of this video, go ahead and leave them in the comments down below. If I'll read them, or I mean, I'll probably pin a good one that'll help out the most people. But other than that, I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.